boys and girls, Polymer Pat here, and I've got some science tips for your Cartesian Diver experiment. Now, what you need for this particular experiment is the following. You're going to want a container for water spillage. You're going to need a cup of water, the deeper the better. Also going to need a bottle. It's got to be plastic, and the more squeezable, the better. And it doesn't matter what size. And then finally, you're going to need your Cartesian Diver. So, once you have these 4 items, this is how you're going to put it together. So step number 1, what you want to do is take your Cartesian Diver, and we need to fill it up with water. We're going to put it in the cup of water, we're going to squeeze it, and then we want it to be able to float just the very tip of it, the very top part. That's the part that we want above the water. So you're going to take it, you're going to put it in the water like so. Now you notice it's floating a little bit too much here. So we need to give it a good squeeze and then just let it go inside of the water. There we go. So it's already sinking a little bit because when you squeeze it and let it go, it basically drinks up some of that water or makes it a little bit heavier. Now, after you have it just barely floating on the top of the water, you're going to take it out. We're going to put it inside the bottle of water. Open this up. Take this little guy. Bye-bye. Hello. And there it is. Now you notice there's a bit of space in here. So what I like to do is go ahead and take the cup of water and fill it up the rest of the way. Like so. All right. Then you got to take the cap, put it back on, make sure it's screwed on there nice and tight, and then to get it to work, all you have to do is squeeze it right in the middle, and down it goes, and you release it, and it goes up. And like we learned, what's happening is when you squeeze it, you're actually forcing air into the Cartesian Diver, which makes it a little bit heavier, just heavy enough for where it has to sink. And then when you release the pressure, the water that's inside the Cartesian Diver comes out, makes it lighter, and it goes up. And if you're really careful, you can get it to float right in the middle. Now, sometimes if you put too much water in the Cartesian Diver, it's going to sink all the way to the bottom. And if it doesn't come back up when you release it, what you have to do, unfortunately, is you have to take all the water out, take the Cartesian Diver back out again, and then start all over. Okay? But that's about it. So those are your tips for your Cartesian Diver. Hope you guys have fun with this. And until next time, I'm Polymer Pat, and I'll see you guys at home.